So, I wish him the best at the coach thing. He always was a ball player, so it's second nature to him. So maybe that's, where he's supposed to be.
Y'all, the internet is on fire. Twitter's in shambles. Instagram flooded with conspiracy threads. TikTok's already on part 56 of breakdowns and theories. And fans are shocked. Emotions are running high because out of nowhere, like literally overnight, Master P's name is trending. Not for a new No Limit reunion, not for a business deal, but for something way darker, way messier, and way more mysterious than anyone saw coming. We're talking whispers of betrayal, court documents appearing and disappearing, leaked voicemails, family members throwing shade in interviews, a blurred photo of what looks like a secret hospital visit, an old rival re-emerging, and even some wild, unconfirmed rumors that involve a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, a lost catalog, and a possible federal investigation tied to Master P's name. It's giving sabotage. It's giving setup. It's giving someone knew this was coming. People are scrambling for answers. Where is Master P? Why did he suddenly go silent after promoting 3 businesses in 1 week? Why are his family members dropping cryptic messages? And who's behind the massive push to smear his name right now after decades of empire building? And just to be clear for the ops in the comments, this story contains fictionalized scenes blended with real-life rumors and public information for entertainment purposes. But the tension, the emotion, the impact, all very, very real. So before you scroll, before you assume it's just another fake internet scandal, sit down. Because once we lay this timeline out, once you hear the secret meetings, the shady contracts, the silent enemies, the alleged betrayal from inside the family, you'll never look at the No Limit Empire the same way again. Here's what really happened. Y'all, you ever wake up, open your phone, and feel that something in the air just shifted? Like before you even hit Twitter, the algorithm already knows something ain't right? That's exactly what happened the morning Master P hit trending. But this time, it wasn't for a nostalgic throwback or a new serial line or another investment play. This time, it was something off. It was quiet, too quiet, because the man who built No Limit from the ground up, the hustler, the mogul, the one who had every hood in America screaming, "Ah!" in the 90s, had just disappeared from the internet. No new posts, no promo, no business flexes, no interviews, no believe in your dreams messages, nothing, gone. And fans immediately suspicious. Because this wasn't like him. P doesn't just vanish. He's always moving, always working, always talking. So when people started digging, what they found sent the internet into full chaos mode. It all started with one weird TikTok, a grainy clip of someone who looks like Master P, hoodie on, face partially hidden, entering what appears to be a wellness facility in Arizona at 2 in the morning. The caption, Master P checked into a mental health center? Pray for P is No Limit. Within hours, that video had 3 million views, and Twitter was lit. Wait, what is going on with Master P? Not another black legend going out like this. This gotta be fake. P don't break. But what really got folks talking was a leaked audio clip that surfaced right after. In the audio, a deep voice that fans insist is Master P's is heard saying, "Man, you try to build something for your family, and they the first ones to tear it down. I should have kept it all to myself. This loyalty set don't exist no more." Boom, that was it. The streets were shaken. People started throwing out theories left and right. Some said it was about his son Romeo, who had already aired family tension last year over money and brand deals. Others blamed No Limit affiliates. And a few, they pointed fingers at bigger names. We talkin' industry names. Whispers started floating that a rival mogul, someone with ties to a major streaming platform, had been trying to buy up rights to old No Limit masters. But when P refused to sell, the smear campaign began. Sources close to P allegedly told a music blog that he'd been under pressure for months from a conglomerate trying to erase black-owned catalog power. That same source claimed P turned down a $120 million offer for his masters. And ever since, it's been harassment disguised as help. But let's rewind, because the first real sign of trouble wasn't the audio, it wasn't the van, it wasn't even the social media silence, it was Romeo. Let's talk about the elephant in the living room. Romeo Miller, son, heir, once golden child of the No Limit empire, had been eerily distant from his father in recent months. After their very public disagreement over finances and mental health awareness in 2022, fans thought they patched things up. They were seen at a charity event together. Romeo even dropped a few nostalgic Instagram reels with No Limit tracks. But then, boom, silence again. And 3 days before the leak, Romeo posted this: "Just because someone gave you a name, don't mean they gave you love." Some empires were built on silence and suffering. Generational unlearning, fans went wild. This about Master P again? We tired of the cryptic posts, drop the story or log off. It's giving betrayal again. And then someone dug up the court records. Yeah, let that sit for a second. An unconfirmed but allegedly legitimate document from a California Superior Court showed a business dispute filed under M. Miller Sr. earlier this year. The plaintiff, a former No Limit accountant. The case was sealed but labeled internal financial dispute with third-party investor conflict. Translation: money went missing. And Twitter couldn't handle it. Wait, is Master P being investigated? This some empire-level drama. Where's Lucius Lyon when you need him? Why ain't TMZ on this yet? But it wasn't just fans talking. Former artists started popping up on podcasts. One of P's ex-No Limit signees, we'll call him Big China, told an independent YouTube show that Master P ain't been right since 2020. "I ain't trying to air nobody out," Chino said, but that man was under pressure. Every time we talked, it was lawsuits, lawyers, brands trying to finesse him, and he was paranoid for real, like watching his own people. Then came the secret meeting. Allegedly, a video exists, not released yet, showing Master P meeting in a dark-lit lounge with a rival rapper-turned-label exec, their convo captured from a bartender's phone. According to an anonymous source who claims to have seen the clip, the exec can be heard saying, "You coulda had the deal, now you just got heat. Shoulda played ball, P." Sources say P responded, "I ain't never been no puppet. I'd rather lose it all than sell out." The video hasn't been verified, but the buzz, unstoppable. And remember that wellness facility from the TikTok? A former employee slid into a gossip blog's DMs claiming P checked in under the alias C. Winston and requested isolation recovery with no media access. They claimed P was exhausted, stressed, and said he didn't know who he could trust anymore. That same source claims he told staff, "I gave them everything, now they all act like I'm the villain." Whew, emotions ran high after that. People started posting old clips of Master P giving motivational speeches, talking about ownership, teaching young artists the game, building wealth for the culture. And now is he to see him like this? Fans were heartbroken, but just when you thought it couldn't get worse, someone posted what they said was a voicemail from Romeo. The audio was grainy, emotional. The voice allegedly says, "I'm sorry for how things went down, Pops, but I had to protect my peace. You taught me how to be a boss, but I wasn't ready to see my hero fall." No timestamp, no proof it's real, but it felt real. People cried, people debated, people argued, because what the internet realized that day was this: legends fall differently. This wasn't just some rapper fading out. This was the man who helped put independent hustle on the map, who flipped street smarts into generational wealth, who told us we didn't need a seat at the table, we could build our own, and now he's isolated, possibly broke. Being betrayed from the inside? Nah. The streets weren't having it, but there's still more, a lot more. Because hidden behind the scenes was another betrayal, and from someone even closer than Romeo, a name nobody saw coming. And once we reveal it, you'll understand why Master P's empire started crumbling from within. By now, the internet was unhinged. Master P was still silent, the streets were still confused, and Twitter still in full-blown meltdown. But just when people thought it couldn't get any worse, when fans were rallying behind Master P, reposting old No Limit freestyles and motivational clips, saying "Protect P at all costs," a new name popped up that sent social media into code red. C Murder. Yes, C Murder. P's own brother, his blood, his backbone during the No Limit rise. The man currently serving a life sentence, but still moving chess pieces behind the scenes. And y'all, What he said, it cracked the whole narrative wide open. Late one night, a mysterious Instagram account with no profile pic and no followers posted a black and white letter, allegedly written by C. Murder from prison. Within 15 minutes, it was reposted by verified pages, shared by fans, screenshotted across thousands of group chats. The caption read, "He forgot who rode for him, but I ain't forget who left me." That's it. No name drop, no date. Just that cold line. But fans knew what it meant. Knew it was about P. And old wounds came flying back. See, folks never forgot that tension. C. Murder always believed Master P didn't do enough to fight for his freedom. That while P was building businesses, buying houses, and taking meetings with Walmart execs, C was sitting behind bars, forgotten. And now, with Master P silent and the empire in question, the timing was too suspicious. It's giving guilt trip. It's giving, you abandoned me, now you alone. And then came the phone call leak. An anonymous clip dropped on a gossip blog that allegedly captures a three-way jail call between C. Murder, an ex-No Limit producer, and a lawyer. The audio is grainy, but the voice, deep, raspy, says, "I told him years ago, you build too much on shaky ground, the empire gone tilt, and look, now it's fallen." Boom, TikTok went wild, think pieces popped up overnight. Did Master P's downfall start the moment he turned his back on his own brother? Was No Limit built on loyalty or survival? C. Murder warning him years ago? This ain't no accident. But here's the craziest part, a contract resurfaced, straight from the vault, dated 1999, posted by an ex-No Limit employee on a now deleted Reddit thread. It was a partnership agreement between Master P and a third-party investor for international rights distribution of all No Limit media IP. Translation, this doc showed that someone else may have secretly owned a piece of the No Limit empire for decades, and that someone else? Allegedly a music exec with ties to two major streaming platforms, and a rival southern rapper who's been known to throw slick shade at Master P in the past. We not naming names, but fans immediately clocked the King of the South references. The document wasn't signed by P. It was signed by a manager using power of attorney, something fans think Master P never even authorized. So now fans were asking, did Master P get finessed in his own house? Was someone using his brand, his brother's drama, his family tension to weaken him from the inside? And that's when the money trail got exposed. A whistleblower account posted a thread breaking down the alleged disappearance of nearly $4.3 million in royalties tied to classic No Limit tracks. Songs like Make 'Em Say Bout It, Down for My Ends, which had been streamed over 1 billion times total, but according to a leaked internal statement, those royalty payments never hit the original No Limit account. Instead, they were routed through an LLC registered in Delaware, traced to someone connected to the old distribution deal. And who allegedly helped move that money? A family member, one of P's own bloodline. The whistleblower never dropped the name, but they did say this: sometimes betrayal don't come from your enemies. It comes from the ones who smile like you, talk like you, eat with you, and still gut you in silence. At this point, fans were sick. Master P been fighting enemies in a circle he thought was safe. This ain't just money, this is war. Imagine surviving the rap game, only to get taken out by your own people. But still, P said nothing. No tweet, no comment, no repost. That's when the streets really got nervous. People started questioning if P was okay, if he was even in control of his own accounts, if he was being silenced. A rumor dropped that someone from his team had cut off press access, that no calls were being answered, that publicists were told no comment across the board. One popular YouTuber who's tight with industry insiders said on livestream, "Word is, Master P ain't just laying low, he's being watched, and it might not just be the industry." Whew. So of course, Twitter turned that into a storm. Theories ranged from feds are closing in, to this a staged reset, to he's prepping a comeback docuseries. And just as things reached a boiling point, boom, another twist. A rival rapper, let's call him Goldfang, if you know you know, went on IG Live and said, "Y'all act like P a victim. That man been moving grimy for years. Ain't nobody trying to destroy him. He already did that himself." Within 2 hours, the Goldfang Exposed trended top 5. Fans dug up old interviews, old diss records, old behind-the-scenes dirt, and then someone found a clip, a decade-old studio conversation where Goldfang is heard saying, "P think just 'cause he got money, he untouchable." Watch what happened when that loyalty run out. Chills, because now it ain't just about one betrayal. It's about a pattern of loyalty being tested, of enemies planting seeds years ago, of contracts, cousins, collaborators all playing chess behind closed doors. And P, silent. But here's the thing, right when people were starting to mourn the Empire, right when blogs started writing what happened to Master P as a eulogy, not a headline, someone logged into his Instagram. Just one move, one post, a black screen, white text, and 5 words. Watch who you call family. Posted. No caption, no tags. Then deleted within 60 seconds, but it was too late. Screenshots, fan reactions, speculation. It was on again. Was it P? Was it someone from his camp? Was it a warning? Nobody knows, but the temperature shifted again because the message was clear. Something big is coming, and Master P, he might be silent now, but he ain't done yet. Not by a long shot, so boom. Master P had gone completely silent, social media was burning down with betrayal rumors, and his family name was being dragged across TikTok, Reddit, and hip-hop blogs like it was part of some cursed dynasty. People were crying, people were angry, and people were watching every corner of the internet like hawks. But then, the courtroom files dropped. Yup, real ones. Not speculation, not fan theories, actual documented legal action. A court docket from Los Angeles County Superior Court was quietly updated, showing Master P listed under his real name, Percy Miller, as a named defendant in a new civil lawsuit filed by an undisclosed partner connected to a No Limit IP trust. And if that sounds confusing, don't worry, we gon' break it down. According to the documents, which have since been partially sealed, there's an allegation that Master P withheld payments, restructured licensing deals, and made private negotiations to offload valuable intellectual property tied to the original No Limit brand without notifying the other co-signers. Translation, someone else allegedly helped build No Limit, and they want their cut. And guess what the lawsuit claims? That Master P has access to a vault. Not a literal bank vault, but a digital one. A hidden archive of unreleased music, master tapes, artist contracts, and business deals that were never logged officially, but still exist. We're talking legendary sessions, unheard verses, unfinished albums, all allegedly hidden in encrypted storage, locked behind passwords only he knows. And the person suing, they want access to it. Now here's where it gets wild, because just hours after that lawsuit surfaced, a former No Limit artist, someone fans haven't heard from in years, came out of retirement and dropped a tell-all video on YouTube titled "The Truth About Master P. You're Not Gonna Like It." We're not naming him here because, let's be real, this video blew up and then got hit with a copyright takedown in less than 24 hours. But what was said? Whew, it had the streets in a chokehold. In the video, the ex-artist says, "I signed with P when I was 19. I ain't have a lawyer. I ain't no contracts. I just trusted him. For years, I thought I was making money, but I was just a face. I still got plaques in my mama's house, but you know what I don't got? A check. You know what I do got? Receipts." He goes on to show snippets of old paperwork, royalty statements with redacted numbers, and alleged DMs from someone in Master P's current circle telling him to stop talking and stay grateful. He then drops this bomb. There's a hard drive with music from me, Mystical, Mia X, Fiend, even P himself. Stuff that never dropped. Stuff that could have made us all millions. But guess what? That vault ain't for us. That vault for him. Fans were gagging. Wait. P's been sitting on unreleased heat this whole time? Why ain't nobody talk about this vault before? Is this why they coming after him now? And just when the video was about to hit 1 million views, poof, gone. Copyright claim, channel suspended, artist IG wiped. It's giving cover up. It's giving legal warfare. It's giving somebody don't want this story out. But the damage was done because now the fan base was split. Half the people were riding for Master P. They said he built the empire. He fed families. He gave people chances. The other half, they were like, if the vault is real, where's the transparency? Even Romeo posted a cryptic IG story that night. What's hidden in the vault don't always stay there forever. Just truth has no face. Boom. Another viral moment. The story was too big to ignore now. Even mainstream outlets started sniffing around. A complex article dropped with the headline, "What's inside Master P's secret music vault? Sources say it's bigger than just music." And then came the leak. Oh yeah, you already know there had to be a leak. A YouTube account with 0 uploads suddenly posted a 12-second clip of what sounds like an unreleased C Murder X Snoop Dogg verse over a classic No Limit beat. You can hear P ad-libbing in the background, and someone off mic says, "This gon' break the game if we drop it." It was up for 15 minutes, then gone, but fans had already downloaded it, shared it, re-uploaded it to TikTok. The hashtags were flying. Saruridic Master P Vault to unreleased, No Limit, Protect the Empire. And now, everybody wanted answers. Former engineers, producers, and even ghostwriters started posting clips talking about the vault. One producer said, "The vault ain't just songs, it's evidence, paper trails, everything people thought was lost ain't lost, it's locked. And if that vault opens, career's gonna be questioned." So now the question became, is the Vault Master P's greatest protection or his biggest liability? Because allegedly that same vault includes files connected to a deal gone wrong, a licensing play with a media company that allegedly fell apart due to creative differences. But insiders say it was really about ownership rights, and the rival exec we talked about, and he's been dropping passive tweets like, "You can't hide the truth behind a password." Fans believe he's hinting that he's getting access to the vault soon through the lawsuit. Yes, sir. So now we got a lawsuit demanding access to P's hidden archive, a tell-all artist revealing long-suppressed drama, a leaked verse going viral, and whispers that this ain't even the final attack, because industry whispers say someone is working on a documentary, not a fan edit, a full-blown investigative series. And the title, No Limit, No Loyalty, The Rise and Fall of Master P. Fans believe the doc will include interviews from former label mates, family, financial experts, and even rival moguls. Let that sink in. The culture is watching, because this ain't just about one man. It's about the question nobody wants to ask out loud. Can you be a legend and still be the villain? And right now, Master P is the only one who can answer that, if he ever speaks again. By now, it felt like the walls were closing in. Master P's silence wasn't just concerning, it was loud, too loud, and the internet on edge. Fans were refreshing his Instagram every 30 minutes. YouTubers were posting hour-long breakdowns of the vault. Reddit had full threads tracking flight records, court motions, and even cross-referencing past interviews for clues. It was giving National Treasure meets hip-hop soap opera. But nothing could have prepared the culture for what dropped next. 3 letters, FBI, that's right. A rumor started floating that the Federal Bureau of Investigation had quietly requested records from No Limit's early business operations. At first, people laughed it off, said it was just gossip, you know. Until a now-deleted LinkedIn post from an alleged former IRS contract analyst mentioned a multi-decade royalty misclassification case involving defunct Southern labels and phantom LLCs. Within minutes, fans put the pieces together. Wait, this about No Limit? They looking at paperwork from the 90s? Y'all, the feds don't move unless it's big. And then came the real shocker. A verified document leaked to a music legal blog showing an audit request for master recording royalty distribution linked to an entity called Gold Tank Holdings, a known shell used by Master P in the early 2000s for international licensing. Translation, the government wanted to know where certain money went, and if Master P ain't speaking, that vault might get subpoenaed. And just when you thought this couldn't get more like a TV show, an old enemy returned from the dead. No, not literally, but metaphorically, this shook the room. A name from the early No Limit days, Lil Steezo, who disappeared from the scene after a mysterious falling out in Nezor 1 suddenly posted a 30-minute livestream from a garage studio in Baton Rouge. And the man looked like he'd been waiting for this day. Let me tell y'all something, and I don't care who clipped this. P ain't the only one who know where the bones are buried. Matter of fact, he ain't the only one with a vault. Boom, the internet broke again. Who is Lil Steezo, and why does he look like he's been living in a bunker for 20 years? The way this man casually admitted to having secrets? It's giving. Revenge is served cold. And the wildest part? Steezo claimed that he met with Romeo privately in 2023. That boy came to me. asked me questions, wanted answers about what really went down with the money, the music, and the trust fund. Screenshots allegedly showed Romeo and Steezo in the same cafe. No smiles, just tension. And fans instantly started speculating. Is Romeo building his own docuseries? Did Romeo get cut out of something, and now he's working behind the scenes to reclaim it? Loyalty? Dead. And then silence again, until a clip surfaced from a law firm-sponsored podcast. Yes, that's real, featuring an anonymous entertainment attorney who said this: "I've never seen an empire built so high and fall so quietly. What's happening with No Limit is what happens when legacy outpaces documentation." Legacy outpaces documentation. Let that marinate. But that's not even the end, because while fans were distracted by lawsuits, vault leaks, and ghost rappers from 2001, Master P's inner circle made a move that nobody expected. His longtime business partner, a man by the name of Marcus Scully Denton, who's been with P since the early No Limit Sports days, filed an official cease and desist to 2 media outlets, accusing them of knowingly distributing fabricated claims, breaching business confidentiality, and endangering the safety of ongoing corporate negotiations. That last part got people shook. What ongoing negotiations? With who? What are they trying to protect? And then, as if this entire saga needed one more cinematic twist, the Vault login screen leaked. A blurred screenshot posted to a Discord server, then reposted on a now banned hip-hop Twitter page. It showed what looked like a secure archive dashboard with 9 active folders, all labeled No Limit OG, Mystical Unreleased, Me as Masters, Snoop Bout It Tape, Sexclusive, Fiend Project X, True Final, Master P Black Files, Vault 999, Do Not Open. That last folder? Yeah. Fans ain't stopped talking about it for hours. What's in Vault 999? Y'all, that's the folder with the real T. Don't open it means open it. But no one's cracked it yet, not even the internet's best keyboard detectives. And Master P still hasn't said a single word, not even a text post, not even a repost of someone defending him, nothing, just silence. And now, with the feds circling, rivals speaking up, family allegedly splintering, old contracts being dug up, and the culture turning this saga into the biggest industry mystery since the fall of Death Row. People are asking, is this the end of Master P, or the beginning of his biggest reinvention yet? Because behind the drama, behind the lawsuits, behind the betrayal, one thing is still true: P always knew how to flip pressure into profit. So is this all falling apart, or is it the quiet before the rebrand? So now we're left with the question nobody can seem to answer. Is Master P a fallen king under fire from fake loyalty and unfinished contracts? Or is this whole story, a vault, a lawsuit, a silent spiral, just the first act of a calculated comeback? Because one thing's clear, this ain't just rap beef, this ain't just legal drama, this is legacy warfare, and the way it's all unraveling, it's giving Shakespeare meets street code. We got lawsuits, family tension, federal whispers, and secret recordings all swirling around a man who built an empire with nothing but hustle and a dream. And now, he's silent. No tweets, no interviews, just that one cryptic message: watch who you call family. So what's next? Will Vault 999 be unlocked? Will Romeo speak again? Will an old No Limit enemy drop another bombshell? Or is Master P about to flip this whole situation, drop a Netflix documentary, relaunch the brand, and show the world why he's still the coldest businessman hip-hop ever produced? Do you think this is the end or the beginning? Was it sabotage, a setup, or a plan gone too far? Is the Vault real or industry folklore? We want to hear from you. Drop your wildest theory in the comments right now. Who betrayed who? What's really hiding in the vault? And do you believe Master P will finally speak? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, when the truth comes out, you'll want to say you heard it here first. This ain't over. This is only the beginning. What happened to Master P? Vault 99. No Limit never dies.